Alex.
I'm Prue, and we're Hammocks Honey. We started playing in 2009 together. I wrote some songs and needed some help putting it together live, so I got Alex to help me because I'd known him for a while.
Yeah, and I guess over the last year or so I've kind of started to become more involved in the songwriting. Yeah.
Yeah, we both have really different kind of backgrounds, so it's actually really good to collaborate so we can both bring really different things to the songs. Like Alex kind of likes a lot more dance music than I listen to, so he's really good at the beats and like finding good drum samples and stuff. And I do more of the, I guess, the melody and the like song structure things as well.
We're from Melbourne, and I guess Melbourne traditionally is more of a rock and roll city. At the moment there's a hell of a lot of experimental indie pop stuff going on, and it's kind of hard to picture how we fit amongst that, because I think Prue writes really emotive and kind of dramatic songs, and there's not really anyone doing that in Melbourne at the moment, and I guess that's a big point of difference in terms of how we sound compared to the rest of Melbourne. Really.
But yeah, I mean, that being said, Melbourne has so much going on, so there is always like a way to engage with other people doing music and play with them and do shows with them, and there's a lot of other supportive bands as well there, which is really good.
Some of our friends' bands in Melbourne are like Milk Teddy and the Motifs, really good indie pop bands. We're currently doing a remix for Jeffrey O'Connor. His new solo record is really amazing.
And we went to Sydney as well recently and played there with Melody Nelson, who was really great, and then she came down to Melbourne to play shows with us as well. So yeah, there's a lot of crossover between cities too. Last year we released a 12-inch EP on Special Award Records called Spellbinder, which is 5-track EP on gold vinyl.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, and now after we get back from New Zealand home, we're planning on working on new songs as well for a long player.
Yeah, I guess that's the plan. There's a few, kind of, as I said, we've got a bit of a remix action in the works.
Oh, yeah.
And we're building up, yeah, like we've probably got 3 or 4 new songs that we're going to start to record. So yeah, feels like there's momentum.
Earlier this year as well, we had a few of our friends remix some of our tracks, which are available for free online. And we had, who do we have? Fatty Francis, Faux Pas, Wrong, who am I forgetting?
The Opulent Guys.
Oh yeah, Hidden Suns,
And
who are DJs. And Collarbones from Sydney as well. Yeah, so that was great, and yeah, like we mentioned already, we've been working on remixes for other bands as well, so it's kind of a fun way to engage with other people's music. And I don't know, especially with everything kind of happening online at the moment and needing content, well, not content, but like it's good to be able to bring things out when we take quite a while to write songs and put them together and record them, just as the way we work, so it's nice to kind of keep things going that way as well.
Yesterday we went to White Island, and that is a nautical volcano of death. And my shoes got really dirty and wet, but it was worth it. There were some really cool yellow sulfury kind of rocks, and the colours were amazing, and stinky smoke, and we had to wear helmets and gas masks, and my gas mask broke, but it was alright. I didn't die.
And we also went to a big thermal park. I've forgotten which one it was, but it was amazing. And yeah, it also had like steam just spewing out of giant craters, and this turquoise lake, which was like looked like something that wasn't even real, and boiling mud, and everything's just like out of the movies and out of fairy tales. And we went to the Waitomo caves, and I love them. I've never been to any caves before. Alex had been to some in Tasmania, which are pretty good too, but I never have been there. And yeah, they were like, you could imagine people living in them in the olden days. I don't think they did, but I can imagine like kings living in them.
We also went to the Agrodome because the whole time we've just been driving around and marveling at lammies and calves on the side of the road and just being like, I want to stop, and then like, you know, occasionally we'll try and stop and get out with our cameras and the lambs would just be like, run away. So we went to a place where they forced the animals to pay attention to you, and they were really sweet, and lambs bounding around, you know, I got a tear in my eye. at least twice. And we drank kiwi wine, which was good, and it rained really hard, and again my shoes
But
got
it
really
didn't
dirty.
rain in our hearts.
No.
It didn't dull our spirits, rather.
It's
It's still pretty fun.
it rained tears of joy in our hearts.
And Prue,
There were
you,
llamas.
Prue, you got some amazing shoes today.
Yeah, I got these shoes today down the road.
Vision Streetwear was the coolest brand in like 1988 or something. Is that true? Yeah.
But it went perfectly with my top and sunglasses that I already had, so that was really lucky. I could put them on straight away.
We're Hammocks and Honey.
You can.
Shit. This is Hammocks and Honey.
You can.
This is Hammocks and Honey.
You can check us out at www.specialawardrecords.com.
And this has been Cheese on Toast. Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.